Sometimes you just gotta itch your nose. Gotta get in there. Hi, Munifam, and welcome to episode 10 of the Munimade podcast. Can you believe it? We've made it to episode 10. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this journey as I figure out what I want to say and what I want to portray in these podcasts. I really appreciate you guys being here every step of the way. And what's fitting is that this is actually the first podcast as a partnered YouTube channel. Yay! Oh my gosh, we finally did it. My channel is now a YouTube partner. And so what that means is that things are monetized now. So you may have noticed that there are ads on this video. And although your first inclination is to think, oh my gosh, that's so annoying, I hate ads. Think about it. It's just a really simple, easy way for creators to get a little bit of financial support for what they're doing and what they're creating. You know, it's just like a little bit of something for, the time and the effort and also the supplies and materials that goes into making YouTube videos. So before you turn on ad blocker, just think twice about it is all that I'm saying. But yeah, thank you so much. We're partnered. I have over 1,000 subscribers. This is the 10th episode. The channel is partnered. I am feeling good. Things are going so well on the channel and I'm having fun doing it. Oh my gosh. I have so many ideas of where I want to take the channel and kind of like the vision of it all. But as far as executing those ideas, that still needs a little bit of work, but it's all good. We live and learn and we just do things as we can. So, yep, episode 10, I'm super excited. And if you keep listening, I will be giving back today to celebrate these awesome milestones. So keep watching. Da 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 da. So what's new? Obviously, the channel's partnered, so that is very new. Not only will there be ads on my videos, I know, but there will be ads on my videos, but when I do go live, the option to super chat, also super thanks, is enabled on this podcast. So if you look below the screen somewhere over here, there's a button that says thanks. When you click that, it gives you the option to send a creator or send me, wherever you're seeing that button, that channel that you're watching, it gives the option to send them a tip. This can be small, this can be large. It's just to show your thanks and appreciation for the content that they make that you're watching for free. So it's a really cool option. A lot of people don't even realize it is an option. So it's there. My channel has that. In the future, I really want to do channel memberships, but I don't quite know what to offer for that wouldn't overwhelm me, because I don't want to promise, oh, if you become a member, you get this and this and this and this. I just don't have all of that extra time in my current lifestyle to dedicate to giving a whole bunch of extras. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to do the thing. So the idea of doing extra of the thing is like, I don't think I can uphold. I don't think I can uphold that, So I want to do channel memberships, just in case there are people out there who just really want to support and go above and beyond to support me and my channel, my family, my business, all of it. It's all bundled into one. If there is anyone out there who wants to go above and beyond, which I currently do, I have members on Ko-fi, which is an external platform where people subscribe, and there's a couple benefits to that. Most of those benefits are Discord involved in my community Discord server, but you also get to view my content early as a Ko-fi member. So I'll probably end up just kind of integrating the Ko-fi stuff into my channel memberships just for the sake of simplicity. I think I just forgot how to talk today. For the sake of simplicity, I'll probably roll that over. I have old emotes from my time over on Twitch that I would love to be able to use here. So that's like one major reason of wanting to do the channel membership. So you guys can have those emotes in comments and when I do stream. That's future stuff though, but it's all very exciting news and I'm thrilled and I am very excited about the future of my channel. I can honestly say that I am still having such a wonderful time and I do not regret leaving Twitch. I'm having a good time and I have like a much healthier relationship with content creating now that I'm on YouTube than I did when I was on Twitch. My relationship with Twitch got very complicated and very toxic. So I'm much happier with my flow and my relationship with content creating now. So it's all good news. Ooh, other than that, what has been going on with me since last time we talked? It is smack dab in the middle of summer here in Texas. Last week was the 4th of July. Hope you guys had a good one if you live in the good old US of A. And hopefully, you know, didn't have too many exploded fireworks over the top of your house. Turns out I live in a neighborhood that's kind of further outside of city limits. So fireworks are actually allowed where I live. I disagree with this. Like, I just think, okay, let's not shoot fireworks in the middle of a drought. It's really hot. The grass is dried out. Let's not shoot fireworks over people's yards and homes. Something tells me that that's just like not the greatest idea, but people do it anyways, and they do it so much so that I realized this year, because last year I did live here, but I didn't leave my house on the 4th of July, I don't think. What was I doing last year? I don't know. But this year we left to go get food, and it turns out that people were parked in this area, like lining the street, and they had folding chairs out just to watch the firework show above my neighborhood. So many people are setting off giant fireworks in my neighborhood that people come to watch it because they're like, this is a full-on show. So if that tells you anything, yeah, my dog doesn't like it. Chica could care less, but Roxy gets really upset and nervous, and so that was fun. She doesn't really like do anything crazy or run around bouncing off the walls. She just gets upset and gets very shy, and she hides. She likes to go under the bed or go under the desk, and she just doesn't like it. And I'm sad when my baby's sad. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sad when they're sad. We personally do not participate in shooting fireworks or anything like that. We didn't go to any show, which I'm not opposed to, but it's so damn hot. Oh my God. Is anyone else having an extreme heat wave, an extreme summer? It is so hot here in Texas. It is unbearable, you guys. The forecast is like 105, 105, 105, 110, 110. Like, it's like, I don't remember in my lifetime, and maybe it's just my brain blocking it out. I don't remember a summer ever that was this hot. Okay? It's normal in Texas to have 100-degree days, but to have like 3 weeks back to back where all of the days are 100 degrees or more, it's too much. Like, honestly, I feel like my car's gonna melt. My car already has problems with the paint coming off. That's a whole other thing. But I'm just like, I feel like my car is gonna melt outside. I feel like, okay, all my plants are dying. My grass is dying. I'm dying. I just feel like it's too hot. And we go over to my parents' house sometimes on the weekends. And we did on the 4th of July to swim in their pool and, you know, cook out. He has a grill and we have like burgers and brisket and things like that. It's so hot that the pool, you see this nice blue pool and you're like, oh, so refreshing. I'm going to jump in and cool down. The pool is like body temperature or more. I know my dad took the temperature and it was like close to 95 degrees. That's not refreshing. And if it's higher than body temperature, going in the pool is actually going to make you hotter. So it's like, it's ridiculous. So what we've been doing when we get in the pool, we get the water hose with little spray nozzle on the end, and we like spray cold water up in the air so it feels like it's raining down and just cools you off. Like, not even going swimming can cool you down in this type of heat. It is too much. I'm over it. It's like unsafe. If you're outside, you're probably going to have a heat stroke. It is just absurd and ridiculous. So with that being said, my plants are struggling. Okay. I have been in the past, a couple episodes of this podcast, I've been giving updates on my garden, and I'm still very much enjoying gardening and learning about plants and learning what works in my climate and what does not. And a lot of my plants have suffered and succumbed to the weather. First of all, my big, beautiful dinner plate dahlia plant is no more. And I cried. I mourned the loss of this plant, you guys. I hope I have pictures as like a visual, but I mourned the loss of this plant because dahlias have kind of become my favorite flower aesthetically. They are very difficult to take care of though. I've killed so many dahlia plants. This one was in a pot, and I think because it's so hot, I just like dumped a lot of water on it and it got overwatered, and the pot held water, and the tubers it's like a tuber plant that has a little potato looking thing that the roots grow out of. It has rotted and died, and therefore the plant died. So sad. I mourned the loss of this. Also, my dahlias in my front flower bed are dying. I don't know why. I don't think they've been overwatered. They're in the ground. It's just like so hot. I think they just can't make it. As far as my raised flower bed, a lot of the little smaller sprouts are croaked. The arugula is no more. The scallions are dying off. There might be a few sprigs left, but I don't think they're going to make it. A couple of the flower seedlings that were like really small and popping up. I just didn't get the seeds planted early enough in the season to have an established plant by the time it got this hot. So they're just little seedlings, and then it's like 500 degrees beating down on them. Of course, they're going to croak. So that sucks. I've kind of realized that maybe planting seeds at the end of May was not the great idea, but hey, it's okay. Some things have made it. Yeah, I bought a couple of new flowers. I bought cone flowers and black-eyed Susan. The black-eyed Susan's really pretty and has a lot of blooms on it. Hopefully I don't kill it. My foxglove isn't looking good. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think it's just like scorched. I don't know. I'm gonna have a video of like all this, and if anybody is like a professional at gardening or plant care, please tell me what I'm doing wrong, because like I think it's just too hot. I think it's just too hot, and I can't change that. I can't do nothing about that. But yeah, the foxglove's not looking good. The sunflowers are looking great because, like the name says, I think they like the sun. So the sunflowers are doing great. I have one that is blooming, and it's funny because it actually came from a seed that the birds dropped out of my bird feeder. So it's kind of funny that's the one that's doing the best. The others, I think, is a different breed or strain of sunflower, so they're much larger and taller, and then hopefully they'll start blooming soon as well. Yeah, so that's a little garden update. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. Is there anything I can do to combat the death of my plants? Like I think it's just too hot. I try to go out there and give a little water to the little plants in the morning. And then I also water in the evening. I do like a full watering in the evening. It's just so hard. Like I kill plants a lot by over watering them, because I'm like, drink, drink, drink. And I just give them so much water, and then they just drown. And I feel bad because I'm like, oh, it's hot, so they're scorched. But then I do, it's just so hard to know how much to water. And gardening is hard. Gardening is very hard, but I'm having fun learning. And the raised flower bed is an awesome place to learn, because I buy a plant from Home Depot. I come home and I can literally scoop up the dirt with my hands. It's so soft. I can just get in there with my hands, make a little hole, and plant my plant just like that. I don't got to get out all these tools and chisel away at the clay. So I'm very much still happy with my raised flower garden, but it's hot and it's it's struggling. My family's doing good. Husband is good. He's just been working, and we're excited. We're gearing up to go to Belgium soonish at the end of September. I mean, it'll be here before you know it. The dogs are good. Roxy actually had a teeth cleaning at the vet, and she had a little bit of an oopsie while she was there. We ended up taking her for the teeth cleaning because I saw a black spot on her tooth that I thought could be rotten, a cavity, but apparently it was just dirt. She's just got a dirty mouth. So I thought she was going to have an extraction. And yeah, because if you didn't know, dogs, when they have bad teeth, they don't like fill them and put a cap on them. They just take them out. And yeah, so she went for a teeth cleaning, got those all cleaned up. But it turns out when they were taking her blood, and I didn't know this, but they took like a blood sample from her jugular vein in her neck. And apparently I looked it up, and that's like a normal thing vets do. But they took a blood sample from her jugular vein on her neck. And while they were doing that, she's a very anxious baby and she doesn't trust many people. She like yanked her head. And so the needle ended up, like damaging her vein. And she had a large hematoma bleed, which is blood underneath the skin, all down her neck and her chest. And it was so bad that it was like swollen. I'm not going to put pictures in because some people might not be a fan of like gore and people might be squeamish, but it was basically just a large, very dark spot, like a very, very bad bruise underneath her skin. And it did end up like swelling, and the blood was kind of pooling into a little bulge. It was scary. And this was just like an accident. You know, poor Roxy. I don't blame her. If somebody's sticking a needle in your neck and you don't know what's going on, you know, you might not want to cooperate with that. But I'm just wondering, why did they take blood out of her neck when they know, they are very aware that she's an uncooperative dog? Why couldn't they take it from her arm? One arm was being used for the IV for the surgery, the teeth cleaning, the surgery where they put them under anesthesia. But like, what about the other arm? I don't know, guys. I don't know. But yeah, so she's still healing from that. She hasn't been able to wear a collar or anything, and we're trying to kind of limit her activity. But it does seem to be getting better. It's not as like swollen and puffy, so I think that the blood is being reabsorbed. And yeah, kind of scary though to pick up your baby from the vet and they've got like a giant massive hematoma all over them. Like, I don't know. I was like, okay, you guys hurt my baby. Time for me to hurt you. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, I wasn't mad because it just happens, but yeah, that's been going on. And this is like so random. Not really super part of the what's new part of the podcast, but did y'all come to my last live stream? If not, it is available for replay. I was kind of celebrating reaching 1,000 subscribers, and coincidentally, I placed an order from a company called Kawaii Slime Company. I really was very pleased with my order. My favorite slime, I've been playing with their slimes constantly. My favorite one sec. Not me running into things. Not me. I'm super coordinated. My favorite one from that order, it turns out to be this watermelon sugar slime that I got. It is so cool. When I don't play with it for a couple days, if you're watching the visual, the glitter all floats to the top, and I just think it is so fun. And inside, it has what they call fishbowl beads, and they're like little, I don't think they're glass. I think they're plastic. And it's like a very crunchy and fun slime to play with. And it is scented just like Sour Patch watermelons. I love this slime so much. So I ended up being very pleased with my order. It also came with this called the Celebration Cake slime. And this one is more of like it's very difficult for me to describe this texture. This one's more of like a cloud. You'll see that it just kind of looks like I don't know. It's hard. You gotta like really fluff it up for it to be just, give me a sec while we talk. You gotta really fluff it up to see the cloudness, and it is scented just like a birthday cake. So this one is fantastic. Absolutely love this slime. Highly recommend it. The packaging is so cute. Love Kawaii Slime Company. That's what they're called. Kawaii Slime Company. Love it, love it, love it. So on the stream, I had a DIY kit. I have like trauma from this. You know what's funny? Right before I started recording this podcast today, I was like turning on my fan, right? There is a suspicious like little red dot that looks exactly like that slime on my ceiling fan. Like on the light, not on the string, like I touched it with my hand. On the light. On the ceiling. How did that get there? I don't know. So basically, I made a mess and it went everywhere. Go watch the stream if you would like a laugh today. I made a mess. It was a DIY kit for pasta. It's really cute, a really cute idea. My execution was very poor. Whenever you're live streaming, you're in this zone where you're live, okay? You're on camera. So you don't really have time to think. You just have to do. Because if you take time to think, then I don't know, people get bored. You just have to like do and say and just, yeah, it's exhausting. So I kind of just like went for it. And when I was putting the activator into the red slime, I reached my hand, because when you're making slime, you do eventually have to take the slime with your hands and start kneading it, right? To make it form the slime. If you've ever made slime before, I reached in with my hand like too soon, but then there was no going back. So it was just kind of like this disaster that unfolded from there. But I ended up, salvaging it. I even salvaged the tablecloth. If you guys were there in that stream, this poor thing went through it. I washed it out and I salvaged it, and it is totally fine. And here's the little cute pot it came with. Really cute. And why is this in the what's new section of my podcast? I don't know. Here it is. Here's the slime. Okay, the finished slime itself, I'm not the biggest fan because it smells like marinara. And in theory, you're like, ooh, marinara, pasta themed slime. That's so cute. There's just something really unsettling about a fake slime that smells like marinara. It just doesn't sit right with me. So it's just like, I like the texture and it was very fun to put together, but like, I'm not the biggest fan of the marinara. And I know a lot of people say that. A lot of people are just not for, I'm going to take my wedding rings off. They're not for savory scents when it comes to slime. So here she is. It's got squishy pasta noodles inside of it, and there's like large slices of fake mushrooms and garlic in it, and it's a very interesting concoction that I've made here. Making this was such a disaster. I mean, it got everywhere, and I think one of the biggest issues is that the red in this slime is so pigmented. By the way, the jar they gave me to put this slime in, the slime sticks to it and is so hard to get out of here. It is ridiculous. But yeah, it's so pigmented. So it looked like a murder scene. It was very questionable. I'm very surprised I just haven't gotten kicked off of YouTube for that disaster of a video, but it was fun. And I think it gave some people some good laughs. So ultimately ended up making the slime. And it was fun, it was cool, but I'm not as big of a fan as the end slime product. Oh, it also came with the bread squishy. It looks so real. And it smells very faintly like bread, but like very faint. So I'm a fan of like the kit and the experience, but the end slime is not one that I reach for a lot for several reasons. The smell, also, even though it is completely made, it leaves a lot of residue on my hands. It leaves just like bits and pieces everywhere on my hands, and apparently my ceiling fan too. But it is a cute idea. So here she is. I'm really hoping that it's not melted down because the heat and sticks to my hands. So, we got there, and I like the texture. I like it. It makes a lot of bubble pops. Here, let me get some air in it. It makes a lot of bubble pops that I really enjoy. I enjoy the noises. The noodles are very, they're made out of rubber. They're very squishy. And so it's a lot of fun. Especially, I just love the noises that this one makes. I really do. I love the popping noises. But as you play with it, this is, fully activated, fully done. This was hard to make. This slime, let me tell you. Oh my God, it was so hard to make. It, leaves residue, see? Ew, and it looks like blood. It's it's kind of nasty. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go wash my hands after this. But there's little slices. See, that's like a fake green pepper in it. And it's fun. It's fun to play with. And it came with this cute pot and a little tablecloth that I almost ruined. And it's a cool slime. It's a cool concept, but like I can't get past the smell. So all that to say, wow. Just thought I would give an update on that. And now I will go thoroughly wash my hands. It's the slime that keeps on giving. It's the disaster that keeps on disastering. Am I right? Okay, I will be right back. As far as the giveaway I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I am going to be giving you guys a code word, a keyword at some point during this podcast. So I want you guys to listen for that or watch if you're, watching or listening. And I'm going to give you guys a code word to put in your comment today to enter that giveaway. And then I will let you know what I'm giving away also at the end of the video. So yeah. You gotta keep watching to get all the information you need about how I am giving things away to celebrate partnership and 1,000 subscribers. And what else am I celebrating? Oh, episode 10 of the Munimade podcast. Had to think about it for a second. So just keep watching and I'll give you guys more information later. All right, guys. Munimade shop updates. Munimade. I'm Unicorny and I make stuff and I sell it in a shop online. We are most known for our diamond painting trays and accessories now. We have expanded. We make these cute little trash cans and I keep having like an itchy face. I think it's an anxiety thing. Like I'm just like, there's hairs and whatever. But yeah, we make little trash can nows. Now, why can't I talk today? It's just like word vomit. Hopefully you guys can translate and understand what I'm saying. Anyways, we sell diamond painting trays and accessories, and I make a lot of things too. It's all cool. It's so cool. It's the coolest. All right. This month in the Munimade shop, our new curated set is out for our monthly curated set. I have so much fun doing these. I love putting together a different color combination every month for a special little tray set that I sell on my Wednesday drops, which is at 6 p.m. Central Time. So yeah, I have so much fun putting these together, and our new one is in collaboration with Diamonds and Washi and Tiny Worlds of Wonder. They're doing an event this summer called Summer with the Masters, and the theme of this Diamond Paint Along an event is to pull out some type of artwork that is that's considered an old master. So, like Van Gogh, Starry Night, that would be an old master. And so it's going on for 2 months. They've already done it last month, the month of June, and the event continues on into July. And I've partnered with them to create this new curated set that we're selling in the Munimade shop for the month of July. It is really cool. It is made from, I'll put a picture. It is made from gold filament, which is not something that we have had before. We've had similar things, but we haven't had this like real shiny, pretty gold before. The side of the tray says hashtag SWTM 2022 with a paintbrush on the end. That is the hashtag for the event and just kind of represents like this is a nod to the event. And the lids are made out of royal ruby filament, which is a glittery red. We do offer that, so that's not like a new filament, but we added these really pretty flowers on the bottom side of the lids. Yes, they're on the bottom side because of how we print, and most of the time when you're diamond painting, your lid's going to be off anyways. You can use your lid as a kind of cover minder, hold your cover back, great idea, or like a straightener to straighten your lines. So yeah, there's a flower on the bottom side of the lid and there's a different flower on each lid. So the large lid has this long stemmed rose and then the smaller lid has like a rose from the top view. So it's really, really fun like that. And then the stoppers, so the images that Katie showed me that I was trying to draw inspiration from, basically had a lot of like golden and reds that jumped out at me, but also a lot of them have this deep royal blue color that I thought was so pretty. So I initially tried to make the sets with like a bright blue stopper, and it just looked funky to me. It just looked like too much. Like I'm trying to do too much in one tray set. So I had the idea to get a UV blue, which is a filament that prints in kind of a neutral white tone, and then when it's exposed to UV light or sunlight, it changes to blue. I just thought that was a really fun nod also to the summertime, because sunshine and the sunshine will change the stopper colors. Not that you're probably going to be diamond painting outside in the sunlight. I get it, but it's fun to play with. If you have any sort of UV light or flashlight, it's fun to just like mess with and play with, and it's a good time. So that is what the stopper is made out of as well. So those are our curated sets. Hopefully you guys get one for yourself. We're going to be listing those in each size for sale on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. at Central. Also, you'll see giveaways going around for those. Yep, that's all I'm going to say. You'll see giveaways going around for those, and they can also be purchased on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. as well. So yay, hey, 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 hey. You guys seem to really like the curated set thing, and I'm sorry I can't just make infinite amount of those. They're meant to be an exclusive thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's meant to be something special, and not everyone is going to get one. If I just sat there and only made those, then I wouldn't make all of the other stuff that we make. You know what I mean? So we got to have a variety, and they're meant to be limited, and they're meant to be special. That is very purposeful and part of the fun, I believe. So yeah. Also new in the shop, there's a lot of new stuff in my shop. I've been working really hard and had kind of an explosion of motivation and ideas with my shop. I finally launched my crochet kits I've been teasing in this podcast. I have launched them and subsequently sold out of them. I did not expect that whatsoever. So my first round of kits that I put together, I only put together 10 because I had no idea what the interest would be for these and if they would sell or not. So I didn't want to invest too much money into like getting the items to make the kits before I knew if it was something that people would even be interested in. They sold out super quick. I really thought that I would be sitting here today in the podcast and be able to like have a finished like one that I've assembled to show you guys, but sadly I don't. So all I have is pictures to show you and explain what's in the kit. So crochet kit. It is kind of designed with new crocheters in mind. However, if you are a seasoned crocheter, it's still cool too. It just has some really nice tools in it and basically includes everything you need to start crocheting or continue crocheting all together in one kit. And it's very on brand. It's like rainbow and happy and fun colors. And so it's just something that you're not going to find anywhere else. I have taken the time to really, really think through and source the tools that I like the best as a professional, I guess you could say, crocheter myself. And so you can be rest assured that the things included in this kit are good and you'll like using them. So yeah, I'm super excited. So in your kit, you're going to get, and I'm going to be restocking these, okay? Don't worry. I have already ordered a bunch more supplies. It just takes a long time for those to get delivered. But in case you didn't know, these are supplies that I have sourced from different companies and stuff like that, and I order the supplies, and then once the supplies come in, I myself am assembling the kits. So inside the kit, you're going to get, well, this is on the outside, this adorable rainbow zippered pouch that's very on brand. Oh, look at my shirt today. We love rainbows here, okay? So you're gonna get this adorable zippered pouch, number one. Then you're going to get 9 crochet hooks. And the company I get the crochet hooks from actually changed their packaging recently, and I am so here for it. So it's in this really cute packaging that has a little Velcro spot like that. How cool is that? And it has an individual slot for each hook. So cool. And these hooks are ergonomic. They have rubber tips on the end. And each of the metal parts is even a different color too, which is very unique. You're really not going to find the colored metal tips. It's just not as popular. These ergonomic hooks, I'll be honest, you can get these from all over the place. You can get them from Amazon. You can get them from Hobby Lobby. You can get these tips with the rubber ends. I mean, these hooks with the rubber ends anywhere. But what I have not seen just anywhere is with the rainbow ends on them. And in this really cool little packaging as well. So really cool. That is the next thing that's included in the set. You will also get a pair of folding scissors. This is something I let you choose the color on. These are really cool and they fold up close. That way, if you put them inside of your bag or your zippered pouch and you reach in with your hands, you're not going to cut yourself because they're nice and protected. And I love this because I've had so many scissors poke through my bags, poke my hands, and what's more is they're really good scissors. Like they actually cut yarn. I went through a couple iterations of what scissors I wanted to offer in my kit. And let me tell you, not all scissors are made equally, and not all of them will cut nicely through yarn. But these do, and they're really nice. So you'll get one of those. You'll also get a tape measure, and this is another thing that I let you choose in your kit, what you like. Most popular is these little like fuzzy kitty ones that I have. Unfortunately, my supplier is sold out of those. But as soon as they restock more, I will order more. But until then, I have some of those bears, and I have, well, I don't have any more. I sold out, but I ordered more. And I have these cool ones with a rainbow on it. So you can choose what tape measure you want. I included a tape measure just because, like, a lot of times when you're crocheting, it's just really helpful to be able to measure the size of things, and I don't know. Yeah, it's just helpful to have a tape measure, okay? Okay. The next thing you'll see included, which where is that? I gotta like look in all of my bags. Hold on. So the next thing you'll see included is some yarn needles. So these are sewing needles, but they have a really big eye so that you could put the yarn through it. And here's what one, okay, it's got a big old fuzz on it, a big old polyfill fuzz. Here's what one looks like. It's like this, and it's got a really big eye so that yarn can pass through it. You need this to finish off any crochet project. And what's more is first of all, they're colored, so they're fun, they're metal, so they last good. But you'll see that the tip is slightly bent. This is really helpful for when you're crocheting because it just helps you get in the correct place and the exact stitch that you want to stitch into. So love those. You'll receive 2 of those in your kit. And I'm trying out some different colors of those as well. And you will also receive some pins to pin items into place as you sew them. I have sourced these really cute ones with hearts on the end. And you'll receive a batch of 10 of those. This is really helpful when you're making the amigurumi and you're pinning the arms and legs in place in all of that. And last but certainly not least, you'll get stitch markers. And I'm trying to find where my little example went. Here it is. You will get a little batch of 10 stitch markers like this. Just the regular old classic stitch markers. Sometimes those are just the best in a variety of colors. I think I covered everything that you receive in your kits. I will be restocking those as soon as possible, as soon as I get my supplies in and I'm able to create more of those kits. There is also the option to add on yarn to your kit that you purchase. That way that you are like ready to go. As soon as you get the kit, boom, you're ready to start crocheting. So really cool. I'm very excited about those. I'm very proud of it. And as somebody who has crocheted for many years and like inspired a lot of people across the internet to try it, and you know, it's just so cool to be able to have a kit where I can say, this is it. This is what I recommend to you if you want to learn to crochet or just up your crochet game from your basic tools. So yeah, really cool. I'm really excited about that. And hopefully it's something that I will continue to have and restock in my shop for a long time. So it's out of stock right now, but I have ordered lots more supplies and I will have more of those available as soon as I possibly can. And I really want to, this is crazy, but I want to redo my Learn to Crochet series again and start over from the beginning. And I want to use the tools from my kit. And I want to have like a QR code in every kit that links to that video series so that you will have videos to also teach you how to crochet. it's all fun. It's super fun. But yeah, I think I want to redo the series and like very specifically use the tools from my kit. So yeah, we'll see when I get to that. That's not the only fibery thing that I am gonna be selling in my shop. Guys, I have the most exciting new launch coming this week. I am so excited for this. I'm so proud of this. It's an idea I randomly had out of nowhere, and I think it is so unique and I love it. Okay, y'all ready to see what it is? Are you ready for this? Okay, so I'll give you a hint. It's fiber related. It's cross stitching related. Well, or embroidery. Just it's stitching related. And guys, is this not the cutest dang thing you have ever seen in your entire life? I mean, oh my God. So what is it? If you cross stitch or you embroider, you use thread, right? And I had the idea because I was using like a piece of cardstock and I had punched holes in it and I tied thread to it. And the reason being, let me find a little needle. This one's not little. Where are all my thin needles? Here's one. That one's very sharp though, but it'll do. Okay, when you're cross stitching, it takes a long time if you just take the thread out of an ort that you buy from the store. Not an ort. What do they call it? A skein that you buy from the store. It can be kind of like annoying to have to measure out the length that you want and cut it and get it onto your needle and all of that. So I discovered that if you tie it to a floss drop or a floss card, it makes the experience so much better. So what you do is you take your needle and you loop one of the threads like so, like I've done this blue one right here. You loop one of the threads and you just pull it out like that. And the rest of the threads stay put. They're still there on the cloud, but I have also taken my thread off and it's also perfectly measured because I pre-kit it up to the size that I want to begin stitching with. So this I find is such an upgrade to your stitching experience. It is the go-to tool for me. So you just take one thread, and even if you're not taking like the whole thread and you just want a single strand, you could still pick a single strand off of there too and pull it off, and the rest of the threads stay on there. The idea for this came because like it's a cloud with a rainbow of threads underneath. Obviously it depends on your project, on the color that your threads are going to be, but it's just such a cute thing to me. Your threads aren't going to get tangled. They're nicely on there and you could just like pull one off and go and keep stitching. This is 3D printed. It is so cute. The design is by me and my brother implemented it. It has a really cute like cloud face, and I actually crafted and did some modifications to it. So you'll see that I colored in the eyes as well as the cheeks. So the eyes are colored in and the cheeks, but I thought, you know, I don't want that color to rub off over time, so I actually put a little bit of resin over top of the color to seal it in and make sure that it's very high quality and the coloring that I put in there is going to stay put. So it's really cute. And the way that you would label it, I would recommend, I mean, you can put the labels on the front if you want, but the way that I would recommend labeling it is putting your labels on the back like so. I like to put my DMC number and my symbol, and I put labels on the back. When I sell these, I'm actually going to include some little labels with it, some little sticky labels to go with it to start you off and be able to label the colors of your threads. So that is what the back is going to look like. If you put the labels on the back, you can put them on the front, but I just thought I would keep the front cute. And then here's what the back looks like. And you just attach your little threads to it and go. I just love this. I'm so proud of it. This is the stuff that gives me life. Like, I'm just so proud that we came up with something cute and new. And I don't know. I have other ideas for if this is something that's like popular. I might come up with more shapes for like floss thread cards. I don't know exactly what they're called. Floss drop card drops. Yeah. And yeah, I just thought this idea was so epic. Now, it only has 10 slots for 10 threads. You could probably tie like more than one thread color onto the same hole if you wanted. So I'm trying to think of ideas of how I can get like more holes onto there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. My brain's a turning though. My brain is a turning. But yeah, super excited about that. I'm planning to post that in my shop and launch that on Thursday, the week that you're watching this. So yeah, very, very, very excited for that. Anything else with the shop? I gotta look at my notes and yeah, I wanted to briefly talk about my new restocking strategy. So typically in the past, we have done like alternated weeks on, we do solid color restocks for diamond painting trays, and then we do specialty color, sparkly, translucent, shiny. We kind of alternate the weeks, but that was just like really hard. I don't know. It was just not working out the way I wanted it to. So my new restocking strategy is I'm basically going to like hold inventory and collect inventory and things and create things until I have a pretty robust and full listing to list for you guys. So I have some goals for the numbers I want for each color. And whenever we have all of the colors, if not all of the colors, most of the colors on that listing ready and in stock, that would be the week that I would list that listing with all the things for sale. All you guys got to worry about is if you want to know what I'm listing, if you want a preview of what I'll be listing that afternoon, just check out my Instagram as I go live every Wednesday typically and show off what I'll be listing later that afternoon. You guys get a little preview and heads up of what will be available. So other than the curated sets that are guaranteed to be listed every Wednesday, it's just kind of a toss-up of what we have prepared and ready depending on what's going on with our custom order list. It's kind of a toss-up of what will be listed along with those on Wednesdays. So yeah, and then I want to end off this section by talking a little bit about I don't know what to call it, and I don't know how to phrase this, but just keep in mind that small business owners like mine, like I literally just have a family business, okay? I realize that there's lots of small business owners out there who have employees still, and they have coworkers, and they have like co-owners even, and there's, you know, there's a whole hierarchy with their small business. I'm not saying their business isn't small, it's still a small business, but like what I want to impress upon the public and my customer base is that my business is pretty much like a family business, and for the time being, that's how I foresee it always being. It's me and my family, and I don't really see it expanding past that, nor that's not really what I want. I don't really want a business that's past just me and my family. I probably will make a whole video talking about that. But that being said, just keep in mind whenever you are interacting with Munimade, keep in mind that it's just like me doing the best I can with the help of my family. My family, however, does not help with communications or customer service. They are like, nope, that's all you, girl. Have fun. So when you're messaging me on a like Sunday afternoon or on a weekday late at night and I don't reply immediately, just know I'm probably like eating dinner or, you know, like just taking a minute to myself. Just know that I'm doing the best I can to handle a lot of people, a lot of personalities, a lot of emotions. I'm just coordinating a lot of things all day, every day. Okay. So the expectations, I don't want you guys to like be expecting that I'm just always available, because I'm not. I'm a human, and there really needs to be time in my life. Like there needs to be boundaries of where like, this is my Municorny and Munimade time. Like this is this part of myself. And then this is my personal time where I'm just me and I'm at home with my family and my husband and doing laundry. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, I need a minute sometimes. So do not spam my messages and be like, why aren't you responding to me? Don't message me on other platforms. Like, that's not going to get you answered faster. Yeah, I just ask for a little bit of grace in that, and just to stop and remember whenever you're needing help with something, or you need something, it may not be like as fast as the click of your fingers. Just know that I'll get back to you as fast as I can. And I think most people have had a good experience with my customer service and know that I'll take care of you. But please let it be on my own schedule and not like at really weird hours all the time and demanding things immediately. Okay. Much love. I say that with all the love in my heart. Just remember that. Just remember who's behind the business. Like, when you're speaking to a business, when you're talking to someone, just remember that there's a human behind the screen or behind your requests. Just remember that. That's all. Anyways, let's talk about the crafty things that I've recently finished. See you guys there in the next section. Okay, so recent finishes. Of course, I'm always going to have Muniminders, my resin cover minders, or they can also be used as needle minders or fridge magnets, whatever you prefer. I'm always going to have lots of those that I finish. So I'm probably not going to like show every single one in all my podcasts. Just so you know, I like to post a overall weekly picture showing all of the minders I've made each week, just to kind of like document the ones that I've made on my Instagram. So there's like a post where I'll group them all together, and then I'll take close-up shots of some of my favorites and the ones I'm most proud of. Yeah, so I'll do those weekly on Instagram if you want to see like all of the minders that I make. But here are some of my favorites. I also wanted to show you guys some pictures of some recent custom handmade commissions that I've made for the minders. These are so cute. I did these mermaid ones that are they turned out so good. I love them. They're so much fun. Thank you so much, Viviana, for commissioning me to make those. I also did this set of really pretty purple ones for Lisa. It has a butterfly in one and two little doggies in the other, and I love how these turned out. So yeah, it's been fun to work on and do those custom things and bring people's like visions for what exactly they want to life. So that's been really cool. But I pulled just a few of like my favorite ones that I currently have. I'm constantly making these and sending them out, so I obviously don't have like all of the ones that I love right in front of me, but I just wanted to just show you guys what I've been doing. Got some fun narwhal stuff that I really like. This one's quite interesting. So my parents have this huge area in their garden that has a bunch of elephant ears, and those are these green leafy plants that just really look like elephant ears. That's why they're named that. They have the shape of an elephant ear. So there's like little tiny baby ones, and I was like, what would that look like in a Muniminder? And I think it looks kind of fun. So there's that. The ever popular ocean themed minders, those are like the most requested right now because of the season. I got a new color of rocks, so I think that looks really good. And let's see. I have a large ocean one that I've tried for the first time. It's kind of difficult. I didn't get the shell all the way covered. This might end up being a discounted one. So because I really tried to get the shell all the way covered, and I had some like drips and spilling on the back, but it is still quite cool. Large ocean minder or coaster, but yeah, the shell isn't all the way covered. You can see it poking through a little bit. That's what's hard. These are so shallow that it's hard to put everything that I want inside. You know what I'm saying? This one I thought turned out really nice with the inking that I did and the glitter. I just thought that the way that it swirled around was really, really cool. This one I love because the butterfly is really pretty. The inking I did turned out really pretty. I love the glisten of the glitter. This one is so cool. Except there is a part right here that's like matte. See, these are handmade, okay, guys? They're not perfect. It is what it is. There's a part right there that's kind of like matte and not shiny, so that sucks. But the rest of the minder is beautiful. I love it. Okay, then I've got this one. So I have a rose bush. I believe this is from my rose bush. I have a rose bush outside, and I've started to dry out roses off of there, but I press them because, like I said, I struggle with the shallowness. So I've been like mashing them in a book before I put them in my silica gel. And yeah, that's how that turned out. Really pretty. That is very much a real flower from my backyard. Love it. I love this one. I basically went wild and decided to include a bunch of different colors of glitter. So it's just like all the glitters. Really cool. The theme this month in Cow Pals, if you guys are a part of that group, is space or out of this world. And so I made a minder to represent that. And I have more of these on the way. Yeah. Join Cow Pals if you haven't already and make some spacey stuff. We always have some fun giveaways and yeah, just always have fun there. So join there if you haven't already. And then I started, I don't remember if I showed these in the last podcast or if I was doing them by then, but I started doing tiny size minders. So these are little diamonds and they're tiny, but they're also not like that tiny. They're just what I call tiny. And I've been doing some summery ones. So that's got a pineapple in it. And this one's got flip-flops, like a little sequin. This one is really cute. It's got a little bunny ice cream cone. I love it. And then I did an ocean one because the ever so popular ocean theme that people like with the seashells. And then another thing that I'm going to start trying and I wanted to get some feedback on is, would you guys be interested in these? So these are metal pins that I have turned into minders. This is a common practice on Etsy. A lot of sellers will do this. You take like a brooch or a pin and you break the pin part of it off and then you glue a magnet and turn it into a minder. This isn't handmade, and so the idea is that hopefully I can make them cheaper and more accessible and have more inventory of them. That's the idea. However, it still is pricey to purchase like the metal thing. So I don't know what they'll be cost yet. I really cannot English today. I don't know what they will cost yet, but I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. But this is my first one that I'm going to start with. That is a really cute jellyfish with like little rainbow things coming out of it. I think it's so cute. So, yeah, are you guys interested in that? Minders that are not handmade? Because this is something that I could stock more of and have more availability, because that's always a problem with Munimade, availability. And I'm very grateful for it. I'm grateful that, my items are very popular, but like I'm always trying to figure out ideas to make things more available and more accessible, and it's just like it's so hard. So yeah, are you guys interested in those? Second question, would I still call them Muniminders if Me did not make them? Or would they just be like regular minders? I don't know. And also the happy part about this type of minder is it works perfectly as a needle minder with cross stitch. So this is like a weird needle, but yeah, there. Your needle magnetizes to it on your project. Oh, here's a cross stitching needle. And since it's like real flat and metal, it really works well in holding that needle into place and not gonna lose it. It minds your needle. So yeah, anyways, that's that with the minders. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Wow. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Okay, recent finishes. What else have I finished? Okay, I have a crochet finish to show you guys. But before I do that, I'm gonna give you guys the keyword after the crochet finish. Okay. So, you may have seen this on my Instagram. I've been doing so much better about posting on Instagram, so follow me over there at Munimade with Love. I use that as pretty much like a portfolio for myself of documenting all the things that I make. So, follow me over there. Anyways, I have finished this. Is this not the cutest, sweetest little baby? So the theme last month in Cal Pals is a Discord server group. It's like a little club where we have a different theme every month and we craft according to that theme, and it is lots of fun. Last month's theme, we do giveaways and stuff as well. It's a good time. Join us. Everyone is welcome. Any crafter, welcome. Join. Link below. The theme last month was bugs and butterflies, and I made this cute little ladybug, like baby rattle plushie. So cute. So not only, I gotta wipe my mascara. It's so hot, my makeup just rolls off my face and melts. This is so cute. Not only was it a really fun thing to make for Cal Pals, but it's going to be a gift for some friends of mine having their first child very soon. So I put a little rattle in it. It's so cute. It's made from soft velvety yarn. The only thing I really struggled with are these little French knot nubs on here, but I think it turned out okay. It turned out a-okay, but this is just like the cutest, sweetest thing, and I really hope that their new baby to be loves it. Oh, but I had so much fun making it for Cal Pal, the little ladybug. So cute. The pattern is from Malay Aline. I don't know how to pronounce that, but she has like real cute patterns. You guys should definitely check out her shop if you're into crocheting and you know how to read patterns. So cute. Her patterns are precious, and I definitely would love to make more of them. So yeah, that's my recent crochet finish that I'm very proud of. So yeah, go show some love on the post on Instagram to let me know, you know. I on Instagram, I've started to notice, not that I really care, but I have noticed that if I post like a 3D printed tray that I didn't hand make myself, I get like so much interaction. Everybody's like, yeah, and they love it. Then I post like this loving art creation that I made every stitch by hand, and it gets like way less interaction. I'm like, come on guys, this is cool too. So go show it some love over on Instagram. And yeah, when you come back, I'll give you guys the keyword for today's giveaway. Giveaways. I'm going to do multiple giveaways, and I will let you know what they are at the end of the podcast, because I want you guys to watch all the way through. But your first keyword for the first giveaway is going to be crafting. So what I want you guys to do is leave a comment down below. You can say anything you want, but just use the word crafting, crafting. Use the word crafting if you would like to enter giveaway number 1. Okay, I'll tell you now. Giveaway number 1, shh, don't tell anybody in the comments. They gotta watch it to enter. Giveaway number 1 is going to be one of these babies, the little cloud cross stitch. Okay. And the keyword's crafting. So put it in the description if you would like to enter, and I will draw a winner. I'll tell you more info at the end. Okay, let's continue. With that, I would have liked to finish more. I look at my recent finishes when I make these podcasts and I think, why haven't I finished more? That's sad. I wish I finished more. And that's an ongoing problem. I feel like I don't get enough time to craft and just let the artist in me art. And I don't know what to do about it because I don't know what necessarily to like cut out. I don't know where to find that time in my schedule and rearrange things so that I have more just art time and crafting time. I work so much. I spend so much time talking to people and doing this and doing that. And it's just like, I just want more time to just be in my studio here and make things. I do. I really do. I just feel I crave that. I miss it. Like I want to figure out a way to make my lifestyle more, like build in more time for myself to just express my creativity. That's kind of sad, right? Like I've built this business and this platform based around creating and crafting, but I've like, in doing so, I'm so thankful to have a job doing what I love, but in doing so, I've lost my time to craft. It's like so, I don't know. It's like, it's just this weird dynamic of making something you love into your job, and then you no longer get to do it just for you or just for fun anymore. And it's just like a weird dynamic that I just wanted to talk about and express my feelings about and document that I'm feeling this way. Cause maybe in the future I'll really have it down. I'll look back and I'll be like, oh girl, don't worry, you'll figure it out. But yeah, I just, I want to find more time to just make things. That's what I want to do. And so I'm just trying to figure out more ways I can like delegate in my business or automate things or just make things like quicker. That way I have more time freed up to just make things. And I'm also just like really thinking really critically of all the things that I do and that I'm committed to. Is there anything I can realistically cut out and have more time to just express myself? I don't know. Deep thoughts with them. So hopefully I'll have more finishes in the future, but it's not about finishing, right? It's just about enjoying and about the process. And speaking of, let's show my works in progress. So I'm still working on the flower powered diamond painting. That is in my living room in my really janky little setup, but I'm having a great time with that painting. I'm still doing the one flower at a time thing, but I've definitely changed. I've tried different orientations and stuff, and I think I've kind of stuck on how I have it now. I have rows, and I had it before where I had the rows like vertically and I was peeling back the cover towards me, but then I didn't like the cover was like all like bunched up in my like boobs when I was leaning over, and the minder like was hard to get situated. So I've changed it now where I'm still doing like strips, but I'm doing it horizontally, and so I peel it back. I peel from right to left and put the minder, and then that way the part that I'm working on, my hand isn't over the sticky part, it's over the drill. So I like go from right to left, and I like the orientation I have it now, and it's going well. I'm still doing roughly one flower at a time, and that's just like making me mentally so pleased and satisfied. And it is so sparkly. It has got so many ABs in it. It is seriously the prettiest diamond painting. I have an unboxing if you guys want to check it out, but it is like so pretty, and I don't know why it's not more popular. It is amazing. Go buy one. It is so pretty. Still working on that. I also have a crochet project that I'm working on. It's a bit of a secret, so I don't want to give away too much because it's like it's a secret. But here it is. Weird object, huh? Here she is. So again, out of velvet yarn, again, a rattle in it. I'm just having a lot of fun with this type of project, but you guys will see more of this in the future. Looks kind of strange, right? It looks a little questionable, but I'm working on that. Also, still very much working on the loveys I showed you guys, the little like reindeer heads. I put rattles in them, and here's the progress on those. I had to kind of put those on pause to do other stuff, but yeah, it'll have like antlers, and yeah, still working on those. And the color palette I'm kind of thinking of going with for the blanket, the lovey part on those, is like I've got yarns just everywhere rolling around all underneath my desk chair. I'm thinking of this. I'm thinking of like orange and pink, and I think I had a third color. Am I tripping? Am I tripping right now? I did have a third color. So we're going to do like pinks. This is a very light pink that you can barely see. And like a couple shades of orange. So let me show you. I guess this is technically red. There's just yarn flying everywhere. What's new? So this is going to be like the color palette for the blanket part, I think. It's very feminine and nice, and also just very like bright and happy and cute. So it's got like orange, red, and a pink. And I'll be doing the lovey part in that when I get to it. That's what I'm saying, guys. I want more crafting time. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Okay. Let's see. What else? What else am I working on? The Cowpals theme this month is space, so I need to figure out a space-themed project. I guess the minder would technically count, or the further minders that I made, but I don't know. I gotta figure out what I want to do for my official Cowpals project for the month of July that is space-themed. And I would like to start a new cross stitch. Not that I should be, because I have plenty of cross stitches that I should like work on and try to finish. But I kind of want to start a new one because I want to like test out using the cloud, and I want to have like a more simple pattern with less colors, I think, to work on. And I purchased a pattern actually from Randa's Crafty Corner on Etsy. So Randa is most known for her putty that people use for diamond painting, but she has kind of expanded and done other stuff. She does wax now, she does minders, lots of fun stuff to be found on her shop. Randa's Crafty Corner, check her out on Etsy. She's also just like really sweet and has a YouTube channel, and she's really close to getting that 1,000 subscribers that she needs to get her channel partnered. So go check her out and go support. But she released a cross stitch pattern that I had to have. Okay. It says, crafting is my coping mechanism. And if that ain't the darn diddly dangest truth for me. And I love it because it has a lot of like crafting motifs in it. It has yarn and scissors and thread and buttons and, pins, but it also includes diamond painting stuff, which I really, really love, because a lot of like crafting themed items or patterns don't always have diamond painting representation. So there's a little diamond painting pen with a multi-placer on the end, and there's a little tray in the corner, and I just think it's the best. I wonder if I can modify the tray to look like a Munimade tray. That'd be hilarious. I should definitely do that. But yeah, I bought this pattern. I love it to death, and I want to make it very like bright and colorful in my kind of aesthetic, you know. So thanks, Randa, for making a cute pattern and putting it out there, and I'm really excited to stitch it. And you guys check it out and get a pattern for yourself. So that's like, okay, I like to include stuff that's not technically a whip. It's just like a wishful whip. But I'm sure I'll do it eventually. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the whip. I'm in the intention and planning phase of the work in progress. So it's in progress. The wheels are turning. So that's that with the whip. Okay, and I think I'll let you guys know the second giveaway and the keyword for today. I'm going to give away, I need to like think about what I'm going to give away. What am I going to give away? For the second giveaway today, I have decided to give away a pair of the Summer with the Masters trays. So the curated set for the month of July. Yeah, I've decided to give that away. So yeah, yay. Okay, this is to celebrate the milestones my channel has reached recently, and this is the 10th podcast episode. So the code word for these is sparkly. So leave a comment down below if you would like to enter this giveaway. You could say anything as long as it has the word sparkly in your comment. It will count towards the giveaway. So a reminder, 2 giveaways. I already said the first keyword and what the first giveaway is. The second giveaway is the Summer with the Masters curated sets. So yeah, if you guys would like to enter that, I guess I'm going to kind of run the giveaway for, let's just say, a week. So I'll draw the winner next Tuesday. So you should be watching this on a Tuesday. I'll draw the winner next Tuesday via comment picker. And yeah, so I'll give more information in the next section, but just the keyword sparkly. And the first keyword was said earlier. So 2 giveaways, 2 keywords, 2 separate entries. So you can enter for both or neither or one or the other. It is up to you. Just put the keywords in your comment. Cool. Can't wait to see what you guys comment. Feel free to use other words to throw people off and have like, because, you know, there's a lot of people who will not watch the podcast and just be like, oh, giveaway, and then scroll down to see how to enter. You got to actually watch to enter. Okay, so let's move on to the other stuff section of the podcast. So other stuff. What's other and what stuff? So I actually have a really cool Happy Mail package from Sean. Thank you so much, Sean. I really appreciate you for sending this to me. Like, so thoughtful, so sweet. Oh my goodness. I was like shook when I opened this. Okay, so I actually have footage opening it up for you guys. And yeah, let's check out what Sean sent me. Yo, I just got back from my P.O. box and I have some happy mail. Shout out, I totally recognize the box. You guys should totally check out Municorny on YouTube. She's awesome. Okay, let's see what's inside. Oh my god, there's so much more in here than I could have ever imagined. Holy cow. Sean, thank you so much for the adorable card. And you did not have to go through all of that effort. Like, I told you that the captive ring was really cool, but like definitely not necessary. You didn't have to do that if it was so difficult. I feel bad. But oh my goodness, look at all these stickers. Where did you get these? These are so cute. It's like, oh my god, all unicorn stickers. Stop. These are so cute. I love these. Okay, let's see what is in here. I've got like a little organza bag with some goodies. Looks like some washi tape. Pretty, pretty, pretty. This is Gem Tack. Oh, how exciting. I've been really wanting to try this. Gem Tack is from Crystal Trays in Canada. Super sticky wax. Wonderful. We got some multi-placers in here. These are diamond painting supplies. We've got a cover minder, cute little heart. We've got some wee wax, very cool. Banana pudding. I love me some wee wax. Oh my gosh, can we all just shout at Laura and get her to come back, please? I really want to buy some more wee wax. What's in here? Madwood. Is this? Oh, okay, this is a Madwood sample. How exciting. I've been really wanting to try the Madwood wax as well. How cute. Thank you so much for the wax samples. Okay. What is all of this? First up, we've got, how cute! I love it! I've never had a little mini pen like this before. We got a little mini diamond painting pen. So I think, as she said in the card, they were trying to make a captive ring and it broke off or something. So instead, they just made it into a little mini, which I love. There's literally like nothing wrong with that. That is so cute. How cute! Oh my goodness! Wow, look at it, you guys. So we've got 2 captive rings on here, which I've never been able to try. I totally understand. This seems like a very, very complicated feat to tackle. And it has such beautiful colors inside. We've got a pastel yellow, blue, purple, white. It is so beautiful. I love it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And I love the captive rings. My diamond painting pen collection is so large now. Whoa, that is so cool. You know what this reminds me of? You know how like in the 90s and early 2000s that we would cut up magazine pieces and make those inspiration board collages? Heck yeah, that's what this reminds me of. And the bright hot pink color, it just reminds me of those days. This is like totally giving me 90s vibes. I love it. Oh, 90s grunge vibes. That is so cool. How on earth is this pen made? You see that? It's got these weird like squares. That is so cool looking. Dang. Okay. So cool. Oh my gosh, this is like so unique. Again, it's giving me like 90s grunge funky vibes, and you guys know I'm a pretty funky girl, so I mean I love it. That's epic. Whoa, another captive ring one. Oh my gosh, look at that. I can totally understand like how these pieces are so delicate like that. What the heck? That is so cool. That is epic. How do you even do that? Seriously, how do you even do that? I like literally don't even know. I can't even comprehend, but that's really cool. This one's got hot pink and gray and metallic. That is so pretty. I love these. Thank you so much for adding to my collection. I love everything you sent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The unicorn stickers are so fun. I love, love, love these. Sean, thank you. You are so sweet. This is above and beyond, and I really appreciate it. And this really cheers me up after getting past my COVID ick. So yeah, back to me. So let's talk about the giveaway. I would like to give back to those who have supported me and been with me on this journey. So we're going to have 2 giveaways today. The first one being this, my little thread drop, my cloud thread keeper. We're going to give away one of these to a lucky winner. To enter, you need to comment down below and say the correct keyword to enter this giveaway in your comment. The second giveaway is going to be for a pair of this month's curated set, the Summer with the Masters large tray set and the Summer with the Masters small tray set. I'm going to give away one of each to the same person, so you get like both. And the keyword for that is also a different one. So you can enter one giveaway if you would like, or both. Just make sure that whatever you comment down below, you say the correct keyword to enter those giveaways. So, and the keywords are somewhere in this video. So, yeah, and y'all better not be like cheating and telling each other where the keywords are, okay? Okay, so yes, I just want to give back and give some fun stuff to you guys to celebrate all the things. Partner channel, 1,000 subscribers, 10th episode. It's just like a big momentous time, and I feel really proud of myself. I think all too often I can look at myself and the things I'm doing and say to myself, it's not enough. Okay, I'm not uploading enough. I don't have enough inventory. I'm not cool enough. I'm not this enough. I'm not that enough. Like, I just constantly am thinking I am not enough. It's like the soundtrack of my brain. I am not enough. And I want to combat that by just saying I'm proud of myself right here, right now, at the end of the podcast. I'm very proud of myself for reaching this milestone, for building what I have, and for continuing this channel and starting over, essentially. Like, if you don't know my history, I built a whole YouTube channel up to 14,000 subscribers. The content was a different topic. Oh my gosh, by the way, my nose has this weird whistle now since COVID. Weird. I know. Whatever. Can you hear that? What in the tarnation is going on? I don't think it's boogers. I think it's just literally like something happened. Anyways. I built a YouTube channel with 14,000 subscribers. It was a gaming channel for a specific game called The Sims. The Sims. And yeah, I just kind of fell out of love with it and struggled. So then I kind of moved what I was doing, my focus, over to Twitch and live streaming and doing a variety of games instead of just one. And that was like really fun. And the passion I had for years, literal years, and I worked so hard on it. I put so much love, so many tears into it, and it got to this point where I fell out of love with that as well. And now I've landed back on YouTube with a whole new channel with whole new content, and I think I'm finally satisfied with where I'm at and just enjoying my time. So I'm proud of myself, and I am looking forward to what's to come, and that's that. So thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thanks for listening to me and hanging out with me. I appreciate you. There's many places you can find me on the internet, and I would really like for you to go and find me on those places. If you would like a community to hang out with and chat with and play games with and craft with, join my Munifam Discord server. It's really cool. There's people on there at random times chatting about random things, and we have game nights. Most recently we did a Fall Guys game night. That game is so hilarious, so fun. So if you want to play games with me, join my Discord. There's another Discord you can join called Cal Pals. That's the one I mentioned. That's like a little club with a monthly theme, and you can make craft according to the theme, and it's like fun, and we have giveaways, and that place is cool too. Be sure to follow me on my socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Do that. Do the things. And yeah, thank you to my Ko-fi members. I appreciate you. Thank you to everyone who is like super chatted and super thanks to celebrate the new partnership of this channel. Endless thanks. Thanks for all of the things. All of it. Just a blanket thanks. I hope you feel thanked. Anyways, have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you guys soon. Hopefully next time in between the next podcast with a fun live stream that you should come hang out at. Okay? I don't know when it'll be, but you should come hang. Maybe like on Tuesday, next Tuesday. Anyways, I'll draw the winners for the giveaway on Tuesday, and all the rules and stipulations are in the comment in the description down below. And have a great day. And I am the worst at ending these because I just like don't know how to end. Okay, goodbye.